Okay. Is it spotlighted yet? Okay.
Yes,
Good morning.
yes, whatever.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to everyone on Meditation Monday. Welcome to Mind Stories for anyone who is new and also for everyone who is returning. It's like been a blink of the eye and it's already the second week of December, almost the end of the year. Before we know it, it will be the end of the year. But luckily for us, we spend every Monday to reconnect with our happiness. I saw some of us say we were kind of tired today. It's very normal because Monday is usually the beginning of everyone's week, and we can maybe be a little bit chaotic for some of us or just tired from a long day in school or in work. So I hope we can spend the time together to meditate, to fill up recharge yourself from inside. So just before we start the meditation, I would like to just review for those of us who are new or for those of us who always come, but we really need to review, is that relaxation and comfort is our goal in meditation. So just take it easy. Right now, it's our job to just sit and relax and to, similar to we sit on the beach and you just absorb the atmosphere, look at the waves, listen to the sound, and just sit and relax. But as we relax, in meditation is a little bit different, but not too hard, is that we have to be conscious and have comfort together. So the teaching from Lumpur, one of our great masters in meditation, he said that being comfortable is the heart of meditation. Having sati, being conscious, and sabai, comfort, must always go together. So there's a reason why there's a heart in this picture, is because comfort is the heart of meditation, which a lot of places or a lot of people sometimes overlook it when they first practice meditation, and they focus too much or try too much, which is something that we have to be careful with meditation, because it's not like in life where we have to use a lot of effort, have to use a lot of focus to get to our goal. We just need to relax. So in meditation, when we say to be conscious and comfortable together, really you're just being aware of your comfort. What does that mean? Meaning, if you're aware of how you feel right now, comfortable with both body and mind, that means you're conscious, right? So that means those two things are together. So when you are aware that just focus on what you feel comfortable, and that means you are conscious and comfortable together. So as you can see, like in this picture, there is a railroad track. So on the left side is to be conscious, and on the right side is to be comfortable. So you need both. If you don't have both, your meditation won't go in the right direction. So it's a lot like finding the balance between having those two. So for now, all we need to focus on, and what we always need to focus on, is to have comfortable body and mind. Comfortable body is pretty easy for most of us, unless we're sick or we're maybe not physically in the best shape at the moment because we're sick or we have something. But for the most of the part, we can adjust ourselves the best we can to feel a little bit more comfortable than when we started. So how we prepare ourselves is very important. The little things make the big things happen, whether it's drinking some coffee, drink some tea, take a sip of water before you start, just to make sure that your throat is not dry. And, if you're sitting and then all of a sudden you feel like you want to cough or your throat is dry, these little things can really help to make you feel more comfortable. To stretch even for a minute, 2 minutes before we start in just a moment. Comfortable place. Right now, before we start, are you in a comfortable place? Where you're sitting, is it relaxed enough, or do you need some more pillows? Do you need some more back support? Please feel free. You don't have to sit in the perfect posture if you don't feel relaxed in that posture. Speaking of posture, we may see in pictures of people meditating or example of the Buddha meditating. This is just the ideal position if you can work on it in the future to sit with a straight back and sit in the floor, on the floor. It will help because why? It helps you to stay conscious easier. Sometimes if you sit too comfortably, sometimes you may fall asleep, but that's okay for the beginner right now. Don't worry about falling asleep or losing consciousness. Right now, just try to find your comfort first. So you can sit like the boy in the picture, sit relaxingly, comfortably. You don't have to have, perfect head posture or whatever it is. Just sit in a way that you feel comfortable. That's the most important. So as we close our eyes, this is also very important because if you close your eyes relaxingly, that will help your body to relax. So what I mean by that is don't overthink it. Just close your eyes the same way you would when you go to sleep. We're taking a nap or time to rest ourselves and just relax. Speaking of comfortable mind, this comes from learning how to let go, which means bringing our mind to the present. So the quote from Lampa said that stillness is the only way to attain Dhamma. To still your mind, you must be at ease. So in order to get to the stillness, the relaxation where your mind is completely still, there's no thoughts, it goes from starting from what you feel comfortable with. It's not about using force. And what that means is we slowly learn how to let go by bringing your mind to the present. How we do that is we need to use the mantra, the phrase of words in your mind, or you need to use the visualization where you picture an image, or you just feel softly and gently somewhere where you can place your mind. What I mean by that is in our technique, we place our mind at the center of the body, which is 2 finger widths above the navel. If you take your fingers like this and you put it on your belly button, that's the measurement above your navel, 2 finger widths. And just in general, the middle of your stomach or your abdomen to get the general idea. But don't worry too much. Is it like, am I exactly there or do I have to move to the left? I need to move to the right. Just know where it is enough for now. And as you relax, your mind will go there. Now that you know where it is, your mind subconsciously will know now. Or if you can't find it, we can do it when we meditate. I'll lead you to feel it. But basically, we will connect to that point as we meditate by relaxing the body, relaxing the mind. And as we let go by bringing our mind to the present, then we will be able to connect to the peace and happiness that is waiting for you inside. And yeah, let's take some time to meditate together and put into practice. So like always, let's take the time to adjust your body first. If you are sitting right now, take a moment to adjust, to stretch. And if you're ready, please start the meditation with us. If not, feel free to continue to adjust at your own pace. So now it's time for us to relax and to release. But let's take our time. Let's take it easy. Allowing yourself to find a comfortable and relaxing position, whether we're sitting on the floor, or sitting in a chair, wherever we may be. Take the time to adjust our body. finding a comfortable posture. And then we can slowly and gently close our eyes as if we're about to go to sleep. Because now it's time for us to rest. It's time for us to rest our body and our mind by simply relaxing the body So take the time to slowly check and observe, relaxing and releasing all our muscles. We can do that by taking a deep breath in, relaxing as we breathe in, and releasing as we breathe out. As you breathe in, try to feel your breath as if your breath is not only relaxing, it's also soothing and healing, helping to ease and relax all our muscles. As we breathe out, try to release and allow all the tension, any tightness, any hidden stress to melt away, to fade, to disappear. As we breathe in, try to feel the end of your breath, where we breathe in deeply and fully. At the end of your breath, that is near the center of the body. We can softly and gently feel that point. That center of the body is 2 finger width above the navel, in the middle of our abdomen, or at the end of our breath. If we can feel that point, we can place our mind there. Or right now, if we're not ready to, that's okay. As long as we can briefly connect with it as we breathe in and out. As we continue to relax our body and our mind, we will connect to that point automatically and naturally. As we continue to relax and release, checking one more time, making sure our eyes are relaxed, our eyebrows, relaxing down our shoulders, arms, placing our hands comfortably and relaxingly on our lap. Releasing and relaxing down our back, legs, and feet. As we relax, the process of relaxation of our body will help our mind to also calm down. Because only by relaxing and releasing, when we let go physically and mentally. You may even notice as we relax physically, our body is beginning to disappear or feel lighter. As we continue to let go, eventually we won't even feel our body anymore. As we take our journey inside, but now we just need to continue to relax our mind, connecting our mind to the center, starting from wherever you feel relaxed. Whether it's to use the mantra, the visualization, to help bring your mind to the present. It's not time to plan, to worry. We need to let go so we can gain something better. The peace of mind that is waiting for you. Once our mind is at peace and calm, we'll be able to achieve anything easier and smoother. So let's bring our mind softly and gently back. We can try to use the mantra if that's relaxing for you. Repeating softly and gently. Samma arahang. Samma arahang. Samma arahang. Samma meaning purity. Arahang meaning freedom. It's an ancient Bali phrase, but a powerful one, helping our mind to stay present softly and gently, helping our mind to be soothed, to be calmed. Or some of us may be visual, and it's easy to imagine an image. Usually we use an image that is familiar, whether it's the sun, the moon, usually something bright to help your mind to stay present, but also comfortable, relaxed. Some of us may enjoy and find it easy to visualize and even use the mantra at the same time. It all depends on how you feel. Do or use the method that is easy and relaxing for you. As you imagine the image, don't worry about the clarity. It's completely normal in the beginning to only see it 5% or 10%, and that's okay. If the image disappears or we get distracted, we can simply imagine it again, like a candle. Sometimes the fire will go out. We just need to light it again. But as we visualize, try to use your feeling. For example, if you imagine the sun or the moon, we can imagine that it's in front of us, covering us, or inside of us. Imagine it however you like, wherever you like, as long as it helps you to stay conscious and comfortable. And as our mind relaxes, it becomes more still. The image will get clear on its own. For some of us, we may feel that our mind is beginning to be calm and still, and we feel ready to just do nothing, to let our mind be. We can do that as well. Relaxing and releasing. Eventually, we'll all get to this point. Because in the end, the goal is to do nothing, to let go of both the mantra and the visualization. Once you feel that you can just be still, you don't need any help. The mantra, the visualization are just tools, just a method to bring us to the destination. Our destination is to be still, to be relaxed, where our mind is free from any distraction, where we feel tranquil and serene. We don't need to do anything else at that point. Just allow your mind to enjoy that relaxation, that stillness. No matter how long or short it lasts. In the beginning, our mind can only stay still for a short moment, and that's okay. We just need to go back, retrace your steps. If you find yourself wandering, distracted, we just need to simply adjust to find the balance between being conscious and comfortable again. Whether it's going back to using the mantra, using the visualization to help you to stay in balance. Because in the end, It's about finding the middle way, not being too tight, not being too loose, but placing your mind in a way that it feels just right. We will know for ourselves. Trust your own feeling. You will feel right, meaning physically and mentally you feel okay. You feel satisfied, content, and you feel relaxed and comfortable. That means we're practicing correctly. Because the heart of the meditation is to be relaxed, to be comfortable. The more relaxed our body and our mind becomes, every moment that we collect that relaxation, it will help our mind to heal itself. Allow your mind to charge from the inner happiness, the inner relaxation that we'll begin to feel automatically and naturally. Similar to when we go to sleep, we wake up the next day feeling fresh, have the energy to continue after we had a good night's sleep. In meditation, we rest by being conscious and comfortable at the same time. And as our mind becomes more still and calm, in that stillness, in that calmness, we'll begin to rest, recharge, rejuvenate, cleaning our mind, allowing our mind to rest. And the magic of meditation is that when your mind rests and becomes still, our mind becomes pure and positive because it's free from any distraction, free from all the negative feelings, whether that's greed, anger, delusion, anxiety, sadness. All the negative feelings will begin to fade because we create a new happiness that we can only feel when our mind is still. Every time we feel still and calm, even for a moment, we just need to continue to collect those moments of stillness, being ready to adjust whenever we don't feel comfortable or we feel distracted. Before we know it, we'll become still again. And we just need to repeat the process over and over. And that stillness will begin to last longer and longer as our mind becomes used to staying still, enjoying the present moment. As we continue to relax and release, our mind will be able to connect to the present, to open this gift, to open the relaxation. And inside that relaxation will be a happiness that we create, a happiness that is endless, expanding, infinite. The more we relax, the more happiness we will feel and attract. We don't need to go look. We just need to sit, be patient. When the time is right, when our mind wants to stay still, we will feel that happiness growing. It will come from you, from inside. All we need to do right now is to be a good observer, observing neutrally, keeping our mind conscious and comfortable. No matter what we see, no matter what sensations we may feel, it's all happening because we feel conscious and comfortable at the same time. And that relaxation will grow, expand, increase. And that's how we know we're practicing correctly. And if we can, just continue to maintain and follow what makes you feel comfortable. Follow the comfort. It will take us to the happiness. Follow the happiness, and that will take us to the inner experiences waiting for you that not only come with happiness, but even more profound feelings, where our mind will be more refined, more clear and bright, more positive. But for now, let's continue to relax and release together in silence. Now that our mind is more calm and relaxed, it's always a good idea to end your meditation by spreading your positivity, your love and kindness to yourself and to everything and everyone. It's a practice that we should do every time. It will help our mind to be more positive, and it will attract positivity into our life. You may notice now that our mind is more calm and still, we can almost feel a positivity growing. Like a sphere of energy within you. Or you can imagine a sphere of energy like the sun, the full moon, glowing and shining within you. Or you can just feel it. Feel the relaxation and comfort expanding, covering every part of us, making us want to smile, soothing and relaxing. And now that our mind is calm, peaceful, we can wish for ourselves to be healthy of body and mind, to be happy and fortunate, to have the bright and clarity of mind to overcome any obstacle we may encounter. And we can expand out to our loved ones, our friends and our family, everyone that we can think of. Just briefly, or just generally, wishing for everyone to be healthy, to be happy. For anyone who is suffering, may they find the way out. For anyone who is already happy, may their happiness increase. And also, wishing for everyone to have the opportunity like us to sit down, to meditate, to find their own peace of mind. Because only when the mind is peaceful from the inside, positive from the inside, can this world be a brighter place. And once we've made that wish, we can softly and gently come back to ourselves and continue to relax, Be still to feel the positivity from within you and the positivity from around us. And absorb that relaxation for a moment. Sabbe Buddha Palapata Pache Kanang Chayang Palang Arahanta Nate Shirakang Pantami Sapaso Sapaputtha Nupavena Sapathamma Nupavena Sapasangha Nupavena Satha Soti Bhavantu Te. By the power of the positivity generated from within yourself by meditating. May that positivity bless our life in every way. And when we are ready, we may slowly and gently open our eyes. Welcome back. I hope everyone's meditation was restful, at least for a moment. And before we continue with the questions or sharing, I would like to pass the mic back to our moderator today, Miss Dr. Pam.
Thank you so much, Monk Daniel, for a wonderful guided meditation and very useful sharing knowledge with all of us today. And now there is a time for group photo. So please feel free to turn on your camera and sharing your big smile. Let's smile. Cheers. Happy. Thank you for a lovely smile. And next, we will move on to Q&A session. If you would like to ask any question or sharing any meditation experience, feel free to type down in the chat box. And may I transition back to Monk Daniel, please.
Okay. So like always, if you could initially, if you could give me initial survey of how you felt today from 1 to 5, or if you want to break the scale, please feel free. If you felt anything higher than that, just okay. Wow, everyone, very good. Everyone is above a 3 today. So even though, of course, Dr. Pam, 5++. What about anyone who is new? I saw there were some comments from Nina, I think, and I think just Nina. I'm not sure if anyone else. If you could please share, how was your experience? I'm sure anywhere on the scale is good, even if it's a 1, because as we sit down to meditate, we get a chance to look at our mind, see how it's doing. It's like you're a doctor for yourself. Hey, how am I feeling today? And even though we may feel good sometimes or feel not as good, that's okay, because we can see what is making us feel maybe distracted or make us feel not as happy as we should be. And that's the first step to learning how to get rid of it. right? If you don't see the obstacle or don't know what the obstacle is that we have, a lot of people, they don't see themselves. And as we practice meditation, we get an opportunity to see ourselves, how we're feeling from the inside, see our mind, how busy is it or how calm is it? And that's the magical thing of meditation. From Nina, thank you. 2, it felt like I was trying to sleep. Then I got tired of meditating. First time, so maybe this is normal, huh? It's your first time, and today, normally we meditate shorter, but lately we've been having the same group of people come, so we lessen the teaching time and increase the meditation time, which today we meditated for almost 40 to 50 minutes. So for your first time to just sit down and for 40 minutes, 50 minutes is not easy, of course. And even if you can feel like a 2 or some moment of peace, even if you felt like you were felt tired of meditating, or you may feel a little bit sleepy, that's okay. It's okay. And was there any moment where you felt calm or still? And as we practice, just take a moment to be ready to adjust. And in the beginning, it's like our mind is very busy, very full. So yeah, it can take a little bit of time to adjust. But for your first time, very good to be able to sit down and meditate with all of us for a long time. From Elsa, I am happy for this exercise. Thank you. Thank you, Elsa. Okay, from Nina, I was very distracted, but yes, there were many moments where I felt super calm. Then I forgot I was meditating. I always flash back though. It's okay if you feel super calm, and you don't have to come back to myself. If you feel super calm, just enjoy that moment and see how long it lasts. And if we start to feel sleepy or doze off, okay, then that's when we need to come back to be conscious and comfortable again. But those moments of being super calm, very good. Just remember, hey, what did I use to get super calm? Was it was it the visualization? Was it the mantra? And when we lose that calmness or we lose that stillness, just go back to using the method that got you to that super calm. And as we repeat that process, the super calm will last even longer. But I'm glad that you said that, okay, it was my breathing. Yes, so in the beginning, you can focus on your breathing in and out, in and out. And as your mind calms down, next time when it goes all the way in, try to release your breath into the center that I mentioned about. Release it at the end of your breath. Just release it in, or try to just let go of your breath when you feel that you're being when you get to the moment where you feel calm and almost like you forgot your breath is even there. So that's okay. Enjoy that moment. And then when you start to feel distracted again, which I like that you know that you feel distracted. A lot of people don't realize, oh, my mind's drifting or I'm distracted, and then just let it go and keep being distracted. But you know you're distracted. So when you know you're distracted, just come back to your breath. Come back to being with your breath. Because when you come back to being with your breath, when you come back to the visualization, come back to the mantra, you are in the present. And when you're in the present, you're free from the worry and you're free from the distractions from your mind. When our mind is distracted, it's usually because it's attaching to something in the past or attaching to something in the future. So the way to detach is to bring our mind to the present, whether that's with your breath, with the mantra, with the visualization. So hopefully you can give that a try or continue to do what you're doing. It's very good. It will get easier and easier. And thank you for joining. Please continue to join us, and I hope we can pick up some more tips from all the monks, and also maybe from our friends here who share. You can always take their ideas or experiences as well. From Mark, thank you, Monk Daniel. Always so nice to meditate with you. To begin with my mind wandered, but I did find myself becoming more and more calm and peaceful. Satu, satu. Yeah, so you can see Marky Mark as a example for you, Nina. Even for Mark has been meditating for a while, and in the beginning, we all have wandering mind or distraction, but that's okay, myself included. Not every day your mind is going to be completely empty because we absorb many things throughout the day, whether we want to or not. It happens automatically. It's like my master says, our mind is like the best recorder in the world. It records everything we see, hear, touch, feel every day. And depending on how old we are, you can multiply it for how many years we've been recording. And but when we meditate, we kind of take a moment to release all of that, the clutter that we may have collected, release it all out and reset, make it clear, make it empty for a moment. And that's the best thing. We should always practice it, because when your mind is clear and empty, you can receive something new. You can add something new. So for example, you go to work or you go to school, your mind is clear, your mind is emptied out of all the clutter. You can absorb more knowledge easier. You can absorb and be more present with the people around you because your mind is clear of the clutter. So hopefully Nina and everyone continues to practice and reset your mind often to just the same way we go to sleep. Unfortunately, people don't realize that. A lot of people don't realize that we need to also rest our mind. Maybe they want to. Lately, I see, I think it's a big trend now in the West to meditate. But if you meditate often and correctly, you're going to see a huge change as we go into the new year, right? Go into the new year, you'll be a new person, not only for yourself, but also the people we love. So please continue to practice the meditation. From Dr. Pam, today felt very blissful and kind of continue on and on, but the mind kind of not go deeper at the beginning. Take some time for the mind to go deeper, and after that, very joyful and wonderful energy. Time flies. Special Monday because less busy and maintain the mind during the day very well. Thank you for the wonderful session. Exactly. You can use our moderator as an example, meaning that if you practice throughout the day to maintain your mind peaceful, even though it will help when you come and sit down now to meditate. So this is a tip for everyone, that try to, now that we know how to meditate and the core of it is to be conscious and comfortable together. So throughout the day, take a moment to pause. For Nina, something like focusing on your breath. So as you sit down for work or we're waiting for someone, or, for a student, it's easy between classes. As you sit, maybe you're the first one in the class, sit down and focus on your breath for a moment. Or you're waiting for a phone call, waiting for the next Zoom meeting, you can prepare yourself by taking a pause, and that can help. Question, does this group Zoom work in the US? Yes, I believe so, right? I think it can work in the US. For Mark, it's 1 p.m. here in London, so it's the middle of the day. Oh, amazing that you make time in the middle of the day to join us. And if you're not convenient, luckily for us, it's also recorded right now, so you can always rewatch it at a more convenient time as well for those of us who are new. For Nina, I think you can search on Facebook or on YouTube. We have Mind Stories live, or you can also search on your phone. There's an app called Mind Stories as well. If you search Mind Stories in the App Store, it should come up, and that can help you to connect to us, as well as there is a alarm that automatically, if you allow it to set the notification, it will remind you every minute every hour to take a pause. It's like an inner peace alarm. So it won't be like a, like the iPhone sound where it's like alarm sound where it's very loud, but it's just the mantra. It'll be like samarahang, and when you hear samarahang, it's like, oh, time to pause my mind. So I even use it now that in the past I didn't have a phone, but just recently I just got one, and it actually really helps sometimes when you're busy or you have to travel or something. You may forget, oh, I need to pause my mind, and it will vibrate and it'll remind you. So hopefully you can give that a try. Okay. We are just about out of time, but I'll try to answer it. Yesterday during meditation, I felt like I'm getting big around me. All are small. I can hear only my breath. I have no clue why I felt it, but later after the break, it becomes normal. But today I feel great. Thank you always. It's actually very good. Some sensations as our mind goes inside, we may feel our body expanding. We may feel ourselves shrinking. You may feel yourself floating. There are a lot of different experiences, but the key thing is just try to feel the balance where you feel conscious and comfortable. Next time you feel that way, expanding, try to place your mind at the center of that expansion. If you can give it a try next time, if you feel yourself expanding, try to put your mind softly and gently at the center and see where that takes you. From Edwin, sometimes in meditation I encounter with some dark things. Usually I scold at them to get rid of them. Am I right to do that, or should I just ignore them in the meditation process? I would recommend you just not to scold them or rush to shoo them away. Like if you have a bad thought or you have a bad distraction, don't try to force it away. It's like I'd rather try to ignore it. And if you can't ignore it, like it's a bad dream or a nightmare, like you can't ignore it, the best thing we can do is open your eyes to kind of cut it. It's better than continuing with it. But if you can ignore it, that's the best way. And I know in the beginning it's not easy to ignore. So that's why I recommend if you can't ignore it, just open your eyes. And don't worry that you're starting over. It's better than continuing with that bad, dark thing. Okay, so just to end, from Nina, I think I've been meditating without knowing I was before this. I am calm. I calm myself and control my breathing before I go to sleep. Felt the exact same. In the morning, I wake up and take moments to be grateful. But today I learned about the center. Very good, Nina. That's actually exactly right. It's a form of meditation where you mentioned just a moment in your comment. And the next step is when we practice our breathing, our focusing, being grateful for a moment, it's being present for a moment. But ideally, we need to completely be still, meaning that we don't need to focus on our breath. We don't need to use the visualization. We don't need to do anything. So the goal of meditation is, instead of thinking 1,000 things, we reduce it to one thing. And then eventually we reduce it from one thing to 0. And as we practice more often, we'll be able to stay at the 0 point where we're clear and still longer. And about the center, yes, that is the doorway to even deeper and more calm and more. The feeling you have now will only get more deeper and better as you walk in there. So thank you, everyone. And I would like to invite everyone to join us on Thursday as well as next Monday. And please check in on Mind Stories so you can have your own personal monk in your phone at any time. And there's other meditation guidance on there from other monks as well. And I hope you stay healthy. Please, I see right now there's a little flu going around, whether it's from COVID or from just general, as it gets colder this winter. Especially for Mark in London. I'm sure it's getting colder over there. even in Thailand, I wouldn't say it's as cold as London, but right now it's about, some nights it's 10 to 19 Celsius. So for Thailand, that's very cold. But for London, that's probably like t-shirt weather. But anyway, even around me, there is a lot of sickness going around. So I'm kind of dodging it as well and trying to stay healthy myself. So please, everyone, hope you stay healthy of both body and mind. And I'd love to see you next time. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Monk Daniel, for guiding us and sharing our valuable advice and spending the time together with all of us here. And to wrap up the session, may I invite everyone pay respect to Monk Daniel by bowing 3 times. Bow. Second bow. And third bow.
So by the positivity that you generated by sitting down to meditate, clearing your mind of all the negative thoughts, emotions, and filling your mind with positivity and happiness and calmness, may that positivity bless your life in every way, bringing success, happiness, and fortune into your life, helping you stay healthy of both body and mind, having the clarity of mind to overcome any obstacle that we encounter easily and smoothly, and most importantly, may be able to connect to this happiness within you more deeply, more quickly, and more easily very soon.
Sadhu. And thank you so much for a wonderful blessing as always. And thank you everyone for joining and spending valuable time together. We have learned a lot from each other actually, from your meditation experience sharing as well as asking a question. So see you all in coming Thursday. So bring more friends to join. And for the Zoom actually is working well. You can join from anywhere from the world. So actually you just type in the Zoom ID and put on the passcode, and then it will definitely come here. And if you have time, share this link video with your friends so they can watch the rerun as well. So take care and have a wonderful day. See you. Bye-bye.